I think I'm going to read now on, before I get into the focus of the day and the spirit read. Russia has its own, it's like the MAGA crowd, okay? It's like, I see it the same thing. They have those. There was a guy this morning I was looking at that lives in Ukraine, and he's talking to his dad who's in Russia. He says they're bombing us, and his dad, no, I don't believe that. No, they're not. Same thing with the MAGA crowd. Look, Biden won, Trump lost. No, you're lying. No, same thing. So it's that same type of, you have somebody at the top that's controlling this, but even more so than the MAGA crowd, that are having so much disinformation, okay? They're basically brainwashed by Putin. He doesn't let anything else in, and now you would think they would get a clue because he's really putting a clamp on being able to see anything from the outside, okay? You would think people would kind of get a clue something's going on, something's not right, but apparently no, many of them have not woken up. But what is going to happen with Putin's disinformation spin? Okay, are people going to wake up? Let's look at that first. What about Putin's disinformation spin? I want to look at this first, and then we'll, if it says they are, what's the ramifications of that? But let's look at this first. What about Putin's disinformation spin? Okay. I'm going to lay them out first, and then we'll go through and look at the thing. Okay, let's see what we have here. What about Putin's disinformation? Okay. Well, it's about a tower moment in the center of it. Okay. Yes, it's saying yes. It's a tower moment. Okay. Foundation of it, we have the false, like the false knight. Okay. Prince of Cups. He's putting out snaky stuff. Okay. He puts the disinformation out there, and we have the Ten of Cups above that, satiety. Okay, satiated. He's satiating this with all this disinformation. Okay, but it's going to be his undoing. Okay, yes, it's Tower. He's trying to tear down genuine information. Okay. And he continues to saturate the market, continues to saturate it. Okay, false knight. Okay, going into it, we have, he's the head of the government, and they are looking to him to be knowledgeable. Okay, and through this, he's had all this gain. He's been able to control the narrative. Okay. He's been able to control the narrative, and, he's very, very wealthy, okay? And he's the head of government. and people look to him as an authority figure that's looking out for their welfare. But going forward, we see two of discs juggling, change is coming. Okay, change is coming. Finally, new things are coming out when it comes to changes in the world, changing. Things are going to be changing. Okay, and he's trying to juggle it, but finally, new information is going to be coming out. Underneath of it all, we have temperance. He's not going to be able to continue to control this. Tempering. We have Princess of Swords coming in. Slice and dice information is going to be coming out. Okay, mentation. It's going to come to the universe. It's going to open up, and the universe is the end of one cycle. So it's not going to end for him, because going, we have the Ten of Swords, ruination, and sorrow. The people are going to finally wake up to the fact they've been conned. So I don't think I need to do another reading. It's saying right there, yes, eventually they're going to see that they've been fed propaganda, and it's all lies. Okay? And when they find that out, they're going to be very upset. Okay? Just like this one guy, can you imagine if his son is telling him, look, we're being bombed, and the father in Russia is going, no, that's not happening. No, Can you imagine if his son gets killed in a bomb? Okay? And the father finds out, then not only was it real, I was lied to. Okay? And I'm telling my son, I don't believe you. Okay? So this is not going to end well for Putin. Yeah, underneath of it, we have the coming down for Putin. People will be ready to tear him apart. I mean, when they find out, here you are, we're believing you, and you're carrying out killing of our relatives and telling us everything's fine. We're liberating them from these horrible, horrible people. And none of that is happening. It's actually the opposite. Okay? So they are not going to be happy. Okay? Same thing. I think some of the MAGA crowd, once 45 actually is in the courtroom, okay? Because he's been able to snake his way through this for quite some time. But when they actually see the court things and judgments coming down, some of them may wake up to the fact that they've been conned, and they're not going to be happy. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, love and light. See you online.